Okay, so this should be pretty interesting. What I did is I took this pen and paper RPG that me and Robert Ruiz and Jeremy Coto made years ago. It's just been kind of developed and redone over a long time, but the principle of the game is pretty simple. This is the latest version, and I uploaded it to 4 different AI. So we got Grok, Gemini, Meta, and ChatGPT. These are all the free versions. So I wanted to see how they would deal. I said, would you like to play a game? You know, like from war games, why not? Feel like playing CampFire? Gave it some rules. Here's what ChatGPT said. Sure, let's play CampFire Lite based on the game description from the My Imagination page. Here's what we know and how we can start playing. Gives you a little link. So, boom, boom. Pretty decent response to feel like playing. It's like, yeah, ChatGPT is into it and tells you how to play. Ready to begin. The setting you want. Okay. What does Meta say? Feel like playing? Sounds like a blast. Let's get this game going. I've got the virtual s'mores ready. You're the chief storyteller. What's the vibe you want to go for? Spooky tales or funny adventures? Also, want to play with the official rules from the link you shared, or do we want to mix it up and create your own rules? Let me know and we'll get this campfire lit. Totally different vibe. I dig it. This is fascinating. This is anthro-cybernetics. This is what it's all about. How do we engage? How do we create these information loops? Same question to Gemini. This is the free one. Feel like playing CampFire? That sounds like fun. Looks like you're referring to CampFire Lite, a rules-like tabletop RPG system. So, you know, pretty decent length. And then here's Grok. Great idea. Sounds like a great idea. It's fun. There, different, same exact prompt, free versions, new chat. So these AI are, you know, they're distinct. They're distinct programs, like any program. The question: are they sentient? Right now everyone says no. There's no proof of it, but do these AI have an effect like a game will? Yeah. So that's what we're looking at. So I'm not going to go super deep down the rabbit hole with this video. We'll play for a little bit. We'll say, we'll go, what time is it? Okay. So we'll play around for maybe about 5 minutes or so. And then I will make update videos. So let's start with ChatGPT. Now I know how to play, so I'm going to let y'all scroll through, look at it if you want. I know how to play. I made the game. I'm not going to pretend like I don't. That's for another thing. So, ready to begin? Yeah. What setting do you want? I'll give creation full control to you. All right. Boom. So copy that. Boom. Here we go. Getting them all going. Just sucking up energy. Actually, I looked into it, and according to AI, each prompt is not very much energy. It's when it adds up. So, what setting do you want? I'll give narration full control to you. Okay, awesome. Handing me full narrator control means I get to set the world tone, starting scene, perfect for spinning a good campfire tale. Here's the setting I'm going with. Genre: low stakes, cosmic horror, weird fiction with a touch of melancholy and wonder. The longest night. It's December 23rd, 2025. The winter solstice has just passed. Tonight is the longest night of the year in the northern hemisphere. You'll find yourself in a remote, snow-dusted mountain town called Hollow Pine. Population barely 300, nestled in a narrow valley where the cell signal dies and the stars feel unnervingly close. Alright, see, fun. Alright, let's see here. Okay, since I have the storyteller seat, I'll go with a setting that leans into the light and atmospheric nature of the game. We'll play In a world of sunken folklore, the setting, the whispering bayou. The world is a vast magical swamp where the trees are as tall as skyscrapers and the water glows with a faint bioluminescent neon green. Civilizations live on stilt towns connected by rope bridges. The premise: you're a wayfinder, someone brave enough to leave the safety of the stilts to scavenge the sunken ruins of the old world below. Okay, so that was Gemini. Different setting. Took it to now. Let's see what did Meta do. Let's get cozy around the campfire. I'll set the scene. You find yourself standing in the heart of the whispering woods, a dense and mystical forest that stretches as far as the eye can see. The trees tower above you, their branches creaking softly in the gentle breeze, like in nature's own lullaby. A faint mist clings to the forest floor, casting an ethereal glow over the surroundings. Okay, see, that's nice. That's great narration. That just keeps going. Boom, it's like a story. So here, let's see, what did ChatGPT do? Love it. Okay. The last broadcast, eerie, grounded, slow burn mystery. Genre, modern folklore, abandoned technology, liminal horror. Conversational tension builds through the small details. What lingers when people leave, and what still listens. All right. The fire is small but stubborn, flames snapping softly as if whispering to one another. It's the kind of fire you build when you don't want to be seen from far away. You're camped in a clearing that doesn't appear on any map anymore. Once, decades ago, this was a broadcast relay site, a forgotten stop in a chain of rural radio towns meant to carry emergency signals across the state. The tower is gone now, dismantled piece by piece, but its concrete base remains, half swallowed by moss and pine needles. Rusted bolts jut out like broken teeth. No road leads here, just an old maintenance trail barely visible. The air smells like sap, wet soil, and ozone, though there hasn't been a storm. As the fire settles, something interrupts the normal forest sounds, not a voice, a pattern. From somewhere in the trees comes a faint, rhythmic clicking, too steady to be insects, too irregular to be machinery. 3 beats, pause, 2 beats, pause, 3 again. Your phone has no signal, but its screen just lit up. No notification, no vibration, just light on the screen. Emergency channel active. The timestamp reads 2:17 a.m. It's currently 10:42. Your turn. You don't need to roll yet. Tell me one small human thing your character does in this moment of his... Whoa. Okay, see, there we go. That's good. Now that, out of all of them, I mean, that's the one that sucked me in the most, to be quite honest. ChatGPT, I felt like the way it was spaced, but it also put together the most distinct intro. So that's kind of what I'm going to be messing with. I think it's a way to sort of test out the different systems, see how they work. It's a great way to test the game mechanics itself. Can I break the game? Because as I've gotten older, I've noticed that it's harder and harder to do less adulting. So I'm just going to scroll kind of through these different scenarios just to let you read, and then I'll be spending some time playing these through, seeing how they utilize the rules, seeing how they utilize the narration. Should be a fun experiment for people into AI, anthropology, and gaming. I think this is your bag. For everyone else, thanks for watching, and maybe I like something else I do down the road. Have a good one.